how much of a boost, from the sidelines was it all the red zone defensive plays, especially as the game went on?
Major, major. For them to get those stops when the game's on the line, and before the game's on the line, they're getting stops, and just for them to get stops all day long, and special teams to show up is major for us to play team ball like that.
Thank you.
Popper.
Hey, Keenan. Justin set the single-season Chargers passing touchdown record today. Any part of you surprised by that stat?
Nah, not at all. He been playing lights out all year. Offensive line's been playing great all year. I think the wide receivers, tight ends, running backs, we've all been doing a good job of just making plays, executing, and just doing a good job of helping him out, making sure he's comfortable, making sure he's in a good feel for the game, and just allowing him to get ops, just consistently get ops.
If you guys win next week at the Raiders, you make the playoffs. It's obviously been an up and down year, but just what's the approach for you guys heading into this game?
Got to win. Playoff mindset. Everything's on the line. It is what it is. Back's on the wall.
Thanks.
Fernando.
Keenan, right around the fourth quarter, we saw you kind of go out with you were walking off gingerly. How are you feeling?
I'm solid. I got smoked.
So besides obviously getting the victory today, going in playing in obviously in Las Vegas, does that add a little bit more motivation going in and playing away instead of playing at home, getting to play with opposing fans booing you and all that stuff?
I don't think so. Not for us. I think it's just about going out and understanding what we got to do. Like I said, it's a playoff game. The mindset is what it is, and L.A., Las Vegas, it don't matter where it's at. We got to go get it done.
Thank you, Keenan.
Gilbert.
Hey, Keenan, did you guys know you had a chance to regain a playoff spot with the Ravens and Dolphins losing?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure the coaches know. We just try to go out there and do what we can, control what we can, and win today and give ourselves a shot.
Was that the mindset, just to focus on the Broncos and win the game?
Absolutely. We can't control anything else. Only thing we can control is the thing that we just played.
And Keenan, you mentioned special teams. What was your reaction to seeing Andre Roberts take it to the house?
As outstanding. I have not seen that in my NFL career as a Charger. So that was amazing.
Thank you, Keenan.
Last one, Cam.
Hey, congratulations on the W, Keenan. What do you think about the offense today? You guys seem to be, you got over 100 yards rushing, 230 yards passing. How efficient do you think you guys were today?
I thought we did a pretty good job. Efficient. I say efficient is a good word. We talked about executing. I've been saying it for the past couple of weeks, just executing, making plays when we need to. I thought we did a good job of that. We was able to get the field goals. We've been going for it quite a bit, but we was able to get some points out of it and, just stretch the league.
Your thoughts on the field goals versus going for the first down in those situations? So just getting extra points on the board to make you guys feel better?
Yeah, I think a day like today, playing against the Broncos, they didn't have all their guys. Obviously, they got some COVID issues, quarterback issues. So I think you take the points. If they can score on us and beat us that way, then show us. So let's take the points.
Got it. Thank you, Chief.
Austin, what does a victory like this mean for you guys? Obviously, all week you guys said it, our backs are against the wall. You guys come out with the victory. What does that mean for you guys moving forward?
Yeah, as I said, back's always against the wall. Now we're down in the the end of the season, so playoff picture starts to play itself out. So this was one we definitely needed to continue our our role into the playoffs, hopefully. And boom, got it done today.
Was today all about trying to get you guys going with the run game? It seems like early on you guys established it quickly, and it felt like that was kind of your guys' game plan coming in.
Yeah, absolutely. We're always trying to have a good balance between the run and the pass. I feel like early on in the season we were struggling a little bit more to run the ball, but I think I'd say the last half of the season we've been really picking up our run game. So we're looking to continue to do that every single week. It just allows us to really control the game a little bit more. Whoever can run the ball usually is able to control the clock, and usually leads to a lot more success. So definitely a part of the game plan.
Thanks, all.
Nick Hamilton.
Hey, Austin, congratulations on the win. You talk about this development of this running game and what you guys have been able to accomplish the last couple of weeks. What have you seen that has improved and been able to have you open up as well, as far as being able to see those holes and be able to get the yardage and continue to move the chains?
Yeah, it's kind of been a work of art. I've been really enjoying working with Frank, offensive line coach, and then D. Foss, running back coach, and obviously the O-line. Just getting more familiar with how our guys are blocking different schemes, really understanding what defenses are doing. I think that's really helped. It really helped just slow the game down mentally for us. Just playing together as long as we've been playing now, because there was a lot of new faces, a lot of new schemes that came in. Obviously, we have to execute regardless, but I think that's definitely helped us the time that we've been putting in, and it's great to see it coming together at the end of the year.
Thanks, Austin.
Yeah.
Pop.
Hey, Austin. I know you guys were missing a lot of players last week, including you, but just what do you feel like it says about the group that you guys responded the way that you did today?
Yeah, definitely felt good to be back. Felt good to be back in the building, just during meetings, during practice. We did meetings on Zoom, but still felt good just to be connected at practice. Just reminds me how much I really love this game and being around the guys and the culture. And then especially when you can get a win on Sunday at your home stadium at the end of the season, really just brings the memories back. Like, man, this is a time of my life right now. And yeah, it feels good to get the guys back. I was just hearing it felt like it was dead last week. We lost a lot of starters that bring a lot of energy. So having us all back obviously is going to be, a winning edge for us, and looking to, just continue to stay healthy, continue to be mindful of what's going on in society right now, and trying to protect ourselves as we finish out the season.
It seemed like once Corey went out, the run game slowed a little bit. Just from your perspective, just how important is Corey to what you guys do in the run game?
Yeah. Corey is, a hell of a center. Yeah, he definitely is, the focal point of our center, or of our run game, even pass game. He's just the leader out there in the O-line and gets everything going. It's second half adjustments. I feel like they were, playing a little bit more aggressive over the top. Some of our schemes were causing us to cut back, and they were making the plays. But having Corey out, it definitely changes the run game. Q stepped in, did a great job holding it down. But yeah, we're definitely miss Corey. Hopefully he'll be back.
Thanks.
Claudia.
Awesome. This was a great game for you guys. How special was that kick return team and Andre Roberts today?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I've never seen one in my 5 years here. So that was amazing to see, especially when it's like, all right, offense, we're about to go out and have to go into like a 4-minute run the ball. And then we popped a big one. Obviously, got us a little bit bigger lead, and it was just really cool to see just those guys have success, because they've been having success here and there, but never had that full one all the way down to the end zone, and finally got it done. Dre coming in, amazing pickup by our GM and our coaching staff, getting in there, getting out there and finding that, hey, we have a need for a returner, and finding him was definitely a gem, and he's been showing that ever since he's been here. And I'd be surprised if they kicked to him ever again, as long as he's here for the rest of the season.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Cam.
What's up, Cam?
Hey, Austin. Hey, what's up, big guy? Congratulations on the W.
Thanks, brother.
I want to ask you about Quisenberry stepping in the role and filling in for Corey Linsley. How effective is that, and how did that make you guys feel when you do have somebody able to step in and kind of be effective, and you guys aren't really able to lose a step, if you will?
Yeah, man. With Q, how he approaches the game, he's super smart, right? The guy's a really smart guy, really bought into what we're doing here, and he understands that he's got opportunities that pop up, and he's got to take advantage of them if he's wanting to go where I know he wants to be. And so he's always dialed in on mic points, on run points, and so with Corey's down, I'm like, okay, Q's going to go and we're going to know the exact same points. He's still going to bring that type of, just mental game to the field. So, it's great to have two centers in just any position, right, where you feel comfortable with, either of these guys being in. And so it's good for him. He stepped up like he did last week and filled the role.
How confident were you that your knee did not touch the ground on that catch and run that you had?
I didn't even think my knee touched the ground. So I was like, oh, yeah. I didn't realize they challenged it. I was like, oh, they're challenging that. And so, it was closer than I thought. When you're in the heat of the moment, you kind of just, it's a feel like, oh, I didn't feel like I touched the ground, which I didn't. So I was like, yeah, I'm good to go. And everyone's like, man, like my knee would have been torn. I'm like, yeah, I got this short body, got these, short levers, helps me, stay off the ground a little bit easier. But yeah, it was nice to finally get a nice long pass.
Thanks, Austin. Thanks for your time,
Yep.
Chief.
EG. Oh, I think you're on mute.
Sorry about that. Your hand on the ground, was that a key part of keeping your balance and staying on your feet that play?
Oh, yeah. It's one of the drills we do. We do it, I don't know, every other week. We call it post hand. Run with the ball, boom, go down, keep yourself up. So, bringing the drill to the field right there.
And how much did you know about Andre Roberts before he got here, and how much of an impact has he had overall?
I did not even know this man's name. I'm not even gonna lie. I did not know who Andre Roberts was. And then, we just got this new returner. Like, all right, let's see how this guy does. And ever since he's been here, he's been efficient, making plays, making really smart decisions. I love how he carries himself as just a person in the locker room too, which is always, for me, number one. I'd love just good locker room guys because it helps you build a culture. He's just feels like one of the guys he fit in right away. So it was great to add in multiple fronts.
Thank you.
Couple more. Jeff Miller.
Hey, Austin, you guys came in today, needed some stuff to happen, and you had to win to control your own fate. Now that all those things have happened, just how does it feel compared to maybe, how you felt coming into this game, knowing all this other stuff had to happen?
Yeah, I still don't even know the situation yet. I was talking with the locker room with a guy. I'm like, I don't know what's happening. I know we just got to win the game. We just got to win next week. There's talk about us getting flexed to maybe prime time. Like, great. Regardless when we're playing, who we're playing, it's next week. It's the last regular season game. If it did play out, I don't know. Did it play out? So if we win, now we're in. So yes, I still don't even know.
Basically that's the easiest thing. If you guys win, you're in.
Word. So that's easy for me to understand. We got to win this next game, right? So it's just going to be another week as far as, hey, we got to take our mind as this is the life of its own. We're playing the Raiders, and let's get it done.
And just can you sort of articulate for us the difference between this and what you've had the last couple of years where you guys are kind of playing out the string at this point?
Yeah. Obviously we're trying to make a run in the playoffs, but when you're out of it, it definitely changes the demeanor. I think of just attacking the season. Now, it's not necessarily like, oh, we're playing less, physical than we would be, but it's just not as much that you're playing for at the end of the season. Now it comes more like, hey, we're playing for your name on your back to make sure you can sustain your job, right? So we're always playing as hard as we can, but there's always different factors that play into how hard we're really playing. And sometimes it's more, if you have playoff hopes, boom, it's even more. And so it's great. Regardless if you have them or not, you still play hard, but definitely nice to be playing for something at the end of the year.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Last one, Helene.
Thanks. Hi. Just wonder if you could talk a little bit about Justin Herbert and, he set a franchise record for touchdown passes in a season. There's been some ups and downs for him and for the team this season, obviously. How have you seen him respond to adversity and kind of develop over the course of the season?
Yeah, my guy, he takes it personal, man. I love it. I love how personally he takes just success of the offense, success of himself. I think that's really going to help him out as long as he's continuing to play, just because he really, really cares. Really cares about the team doing well, about how other guys are feeling, and that's going to help him be a great leader, a great player. And then obviously he on the field he's been tremendous. Like you said, we've had up and downs. That's how NFL seasons go. He's in his second year. I think people don't understand. This man has literally only played 1 year. This is his second year, and he's already having this type of success. So really looking forward to being his backfield buddy and protecting him back there, because I know he's going to give us a chance as long as we can keep him standing. And he just continues to grow and grow and will as he continues to play. I remember my second year, I was still running down on special teams, like trying to figure out how this NFL thing works. So he's no different, right? He might have had a little bit more pressure put on him coming in early on, but he's still young, and so he's going to continue to grow, and I'm looking forward to seeing that.